What up, everybody? Hope you had a great holiday. Hope you're going to have a great new year coming up. Listen, we are back at it with another PTP tutorial video or production tutorial program video. We're getting ready to get into how I flipped this Marilyn Monroe sample. All right. I did it a few months back, put it on my YouTube, on my Instagram for those of you guys who haven't seen it yet. Anyway, let's get right into it.
Nobody I wanna be loved by you, just you. Nobody else but you. Nobody else but you.
So basically, here's where we are. I used the MPC to flip this sample. Here's one of the samples that I took from Marilyn Monroe.
I wanna be loved by you, just you. Nobody else but you.
All right. I took that, and I also took the I want to be kissed by you, just you, nobody else but you. I took that, and then I also took the boop boopy doop joint. Let me show you. So
I wanna be loved by you, just you.
I took that, and then I also took
I wanna be kissed by you, just you. Nobody else but you.
all right. And then I chopped the nobody else but you,
Nobody else but you.
right? And then I copied
Nobody
this
else but you.
and then put it on another pad.
Nobody else but you.
And then I just changed the pad to toggle so that it would cut off when I released the pad.
Nobody else.
If for those of you who want to know how to get into the MPC like this and chop the samples to where you can do that, just hit me up in the question box on the site, and I'll be more than happy to show you exactly how I did it in the MPC. This goes for the live as well as the touch. I actually use the touch for this because I got plugins and stuff that I like using. All right. Then I sampled the right for the intro. All right. So here's what I did. And this will help you guys, for those of you guys who do covers, you track instrumentation over other videos or other people's videos, you want to do kind of mashups and stuff. This is what I'm going to show you is a concept that you can use in order to make sure that your content blends in a lot better with the original content that you're covering, okay? Because there are a lot of covers going out and they're distorted, too much low end, not enough low end. You know, their instrument is louder than everything, so it doesn't blend in with the original. All right, there's a technique that I'm going to show you. All right, the first technique is this. Let's get into the sample, and let me notice there is low end. There's a lot of artifacts in there.
I wanna be loved by you, just you.
Right. So in order for me to make sure my kick, my bass, my mid, everything that I'm laying on top of this stands out over the music that's there and keeps her voice, is I had to put a high pass filter on it. Okay. I had to put a high pass filter on it and sweep it out at about 167. I had to use my ears, of course, but I didn't want her voice to sound very thin, so I just dialed it out at 167. High pass filter, rolled it to 167. Here's what we got.
I wanna be loved by you, just you.
All right, let me turn it off.
I wanna be loved by you, just you.
It's very subtle,
I wanna be loved by you, just you.
but turn it on.
I wanna be loved by you, just you.
All right. Okay, so there's that. I also used a one knob compression, waves one knob compression. For those of you who have waves, the waves entire waves package, or those of you who don't have it, the one knob series, it's great because it just takes its compression, reverb, fatness, loudness, all of that into one knob. So you can just take that one knob and turn it up, and you'll start to hear the difference as you turn it up. You don't have to worry about a lot of other features. You know, I was just throwing this together and I didn't have a lot of time. I wanted it to sound great right away. So I used the one knob and it worked. Okay. And we get,
I wanna be loved by you, just
we get just a hair.
I wanna be loved by you, just you.
Just a hair of compression.
I wanna be loved by you, just you.
Okay. And of course, my famous arts, not my famous, but the famous RC24 reverb by Native Instruments. This is one of the dopest reverbs ever. I use this for almost everything I do when it comes to reverb. That and the Steve Slate reverberator. All right, so this is what we got.
I wanna be loved by you, just you.
Right?
Nobody else but you.
So if I play it,
I wanna be loved by you, just you. Nobody else but you. Nobody else but you.
right? There's that. Now, moving on to the drum kit. Let's play it. All right, for those of you guys, these drums are available to the Elite. If you want me to send them to you, I got you, no problem. Just hit me up in the box, say send them drums on Marilyn Monroe joint, and I'll send you the drums, and you can chop them up and sample them yourself, or however you want to do it. All right, so this is what I got, right? Now, here's the thing. This beat don't fall the way it falls by itself. Let's start taking this stuff out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right? There's the kick. Here's the snare. Now, with my snare, let me show you what I did. With my snare, I have the rim shot and the snaps. So I quantized my rim shot right on the money, right? I quantized my snare right on the money, but with my snaps, I got them coming in just a little bit before to give it that feel, to give it that. The key to doing that is to quantize everything or play it right on, and then this is the fastest way. And then you highlight the snaps, and then drag them back, nudge them back until they feel like that, right? You want it to feel like that. So that's what you do, right? So when you play that kick and the snare, you get that. Throw in the hats. Of course, with the triplets and all that, I'm using the note repeat button on that. All right. Got the tambourine for that feel. Yeah. Right now, so there's that. I didn't put any insert effects on these drums because a lot of these drums, with these drum packages and all these hip hop, urban, and trap, and all these type of drums, they come pre-processed, and all you have to worry about is volume. All right. Next, we're gonna attack. Check this out. Here's what's adding to the flavor of these drums. Listen to this. There we go. I'm using Easy Drummer, the hip hop Black Mill kit from Easy Drummer, right? But check it out. I changed some of the, I think I changed one of the sounds on here. But this is what I did. There it is. But when you combine it with the drums, you get that feel right there. If you can't hear it, I'm using 2 kicks. right? I'm using 2 kicks. And the deal with that is one kick complements the other. One kick is for punch, attack. The other kick is for the decay and the body. All right. That's what kind of gives it that big beef without the 808, because the bass is going to be the 808. So here's the chord changes. For those of you all who are just joining me or just subscribing, if you haven't watched those other videos, this is my go-to plugin right here for all them sounds. It's like this, these pads and all of that. My go-to plugin is the Hybrid 3. All day long, Hybrid 3, one-stop shop for all of that. Pop, hip-hop, R&B, you name it, Hybrid 3 is the joint. I haven't had to go far outside of Hybrid 3 for anything that I'm doing. Most of the time, I'm gonna find it right here in Hybrid 3. I always start here before I go anywhere else. Okay, now Hybrid 3 comes with the MPC. So if you get the MPC Touch or the Live or the X, when you the software comes with the Hybrid 3 plugin, but also Air Instruments, which makes Hybrid 3, also made standalone instruments that come in the Live and the MPC and the software. So the Live and the Touch and the software, it has its own version of synths, basses, and all that kind of stuff, so that you can use those sounds or that sound library out of the box and straight through the Live or the X. All right. So there's that. Let's go to the next one. This is called the low line. This is kind of like the lead that I got going. And again, Hybrid 3 saves your life every time. All right. Now, here's my 808. Now, with this 808, I'm using just a plain old 808 bass, sub bass. And for those of you who are my elite subscribers, you already have it. I put it in the pack. I hit the 16 level button on the MPC and put it on tune so that I can play different keys with it. And there you have it. Simple. When you put it with the drums,